Welcome to another Let's Play of Europa Universalis here on Popes and Pylons. I'm Jan and today I'm playing as Florence, going for the Prince of Egypt achievement. And we're of course with the new Cradle of Civilization expansion and the newest patch, which is the Japan update. And we're sitting over here in Florence. And all we're gonna have to do for the achievement is form Egypt. So there are a couple of requirements to forming Egypt. One of which is our primary nation has, primary culture, has to be Egyptian, which means we need to grab a lot of Egyptian land and then actually culture shift to Egyptian. We also need a lot of this Egyptian land in order to be able to actually even form Egypt. So we're gonna have to fight the Mamluks for sure. And gonna have to find a way to get over there here from Florence and be actually strong enough to fight those Mamluks who are pretty strong in the current patch. So we start as this little Italian nation. It does not, the achievement does not get prevented by forming different countries, so we may switch to a different tag in between, but in the end we're gonna have to switch to Egypt. Now, what are our starting conditions? We have 3 provinces, it's pretty good, and we have pretty decent provinces. 15 development over here in Pisa, 28 in Florence itself, and this is 14 development in Arezzo, I guess you'd call that. I think we're making a decent amount of money. Yes, 6 ducats. We have trade going on in the very wealthy Genoa trade node, transferring from Ragusa and from Sevilla. Into here, I believe. No, you're collecting. Are you collecting? No, you're transferring trade power. And you should be. Oh, that's there. Here we go. That's the roundabout way to getting to Genoa from Ragusa. There we go. So we're making a bunch of money. Let's see how our enemies and allies line up. Our enemies are already Provence, Ferrara, and the Papal State. The Papal State is kind of scary. They don't look gigantic, but the Pope is pretty strong. Ferrara, on the other hand, should be somebody we should definitely be looking at rivaling here in order to be able to expand into their territory. They have less of an army than we do. And I'm also going to rival Lucca because they seem like an easy early target. This could cause these two to ally, which might be an issue, but it might also not be a big issue because we're pretty powerful at the start. So let's go out and do this. And I think I'm going to keep my 3rd rival slot open for when I know more about what's happening around here. Our army, we're at 8,000 troops. I think we have a bit more of a force limit. Yeah, we can. I think I'm going to immediately go up to 11 force limit, but then drop. Well, actually, we have some money. I think we could train instead. Drill, that is. So if we want to drill, we need a general, and getting a general is sort of easy in the beginning because we need to get our estates up to 75% influence anyway to be able to milk them properly. So I'm just going to give Arezzo here to the nobility. That should put them to somewhere around 50%, 56%. So now we just grant a generalship. They're at 76%, and then we can demand their military support, and we got that general with 40 traditions. Very nice. Our burghers are also very high on influence-wise. That controlled provinces. So you control Pisa, I assume? Yeah, and I can't take that away from you until a year. So let's just get their Diplo support too. We need another 20. Is that right? 20 influence? Yeah. Another 20 influence. I'd like there to be some loyalty in there, but it doesn't have to be. How do we get 20? That's 25. Could go for the admiralship. Yeah, why not? Grab that admiral, ask them for that Diplo support. And I think I'm just gonna screw them over royally by also taking their money and then probably even taking away their land in a year from now. And then just live with reduced trade efficiency for a while. And we don't need to develop for a bit, so that's going to be fine. Clergy, we can't get above the required percentage yet because we need 40 influence to be even able to press these buttons, and we can't get there because we don't have any more land to give away. So that's going to be fine for now. What about this fleet? We have a single bark. That's not particularly interesting, but let's send it there. We do have a bunch of galleys and cogs. We're gonna need them eventually. Question is, do we need to sell them right now? I really don't like selling ships. It's such a hassle. I'm just gonna mothball them, save some money. And probably also build some additional barks with that money that we just got. Well, 2 more barks. There we go. Decisions. Yeah, declare statute and restraint of appeals. I kind of like this button. But it makes everybody around us hate us right now. And maybe we're going to do that a bit later. We don't really need the stability cost modifier right now, nor do we need the national unrest modifier. A prestige would be nice, but that's going to be okay. So I'm not going to press it right now. We have 3 missions here. Improved prestige is hard to get. Rival for our rival tends to be nice. Who's that? Genoa. Genoa. Yeah, I don't mind improving with Genoa. Might even ally them. Whoop. Let's go ahead and improve relations here. Relations actions, improve relation. Speaking of improve relation, who would want to be my friend? Let's see. Württemberg, Albania, Milan. I think Milan is somewhat powerful. Could be help here. And Nassau. I think I'm going to grab Milan right away as a friend. Good, 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 good. How much money are we making? Tons still. It's going to reduce a bit, but hopefully not too much. Do we get any good... Sure, let's grab a discipline advisor, because we can afford it. And I think I'll also focus on military here. You see, we have a very, very good ruler right now, but we are starting as a republic. And republics have this thing where you have to either re-elect your ruler at the loss of republican tradition, which we have instead of legitimacy, or you elect a new ruler who tends to be very, very bad and then keeps on getting better every time you re-elect him. So right now we have a very good ruler, but he's 55. He's probably going to die somewhat soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to re-elect him, even depending on when that election is. And afterwards we're going to get a pretty bad ruler. I haven't spoken about our ideas yet, now that I think about it. Tuscan ideas are not terrible. We get plus 5% discipline when we complete all our ideas. Well, all our traditions, I guess. We have a bonus to development cost and papal influence. We have our very first idea here is technology cost and idea cost reduction. It's really, really good. So we want ideas early, so we get that reduction. Mercenary maintenance, not that great. Interest, not that great. Prestige, fine. Trade efficiency, fine. Production efficiency, fine. And national manpower modifier, pretty nice. So overall, it's not bad, but we might switch later on into something more interesting, like Italian traditions, maybe. Good, that's ideas. I've done the estates. We've done this. I've increased my army. We are obviously Catholic. So let's get rolling here. Go to speed 5 and see what we can do. And I think I'm going to start by fabricating claims on maybe Lucca here. Just in case they don't find strong allies yet. So we can just grab some land. And the early land grab is going to be very important, I think. Because, as I said, we have to be powerful enough to beat those Mamluks. And we are currently in the Empire, I believe. Imperial map mode? Yeah, we are part of the Empire. Of course, the Italian states are going to get a choice, most likely could get out of the Empire. But for now, it's pretty good to be in the Empire, so we don't actually get the Emperor involved when we take other Empire states. So let's stay in that Empire as long as we can, I think. People are joining trade leagues, yeah, it's gonna happen. We are not a merchant republic, I think, we're just a republic, so we cannot actually build our own trade league. Oh yeah, that's the Shadow Kingdom thing. The Emperor sort of has to get these people into the Empire or keep them in the Empire. Otherwise, the Italian nations will all fall out of the Empire or get the decision to do that. I got a general in order to drill that did not drill. That's not the worst general I've ever seen. 2-4-2-2, pretty good. For a starting general, I like it. There is the Union of Poland and Lithuania. They did not decide to stay away from each other. How are the alliances shaking up here? You got Savoy as an ally, which is kind of scary. Savoy is big, I think. Let's check military. armies. Savoy, 13,000 troops, so they're bigger than we are, and then there's the 5,000 from Lucca. So we kind of have to probably find the time to, you know, find a good timing where Savoy is at war, where we can attack them without actually having to fight Savoy. That would be pretty good. I cannot hunt pirates with you, right? No. Maybe? I don't know. Let's unmothball here. Can I hunt pirates? I can. I think that's better because we're getting raided by those vile pirates in Tunis. I think I'm gonna hunt pirates in Genoa. See if that does anything. To prevent us from being pirated. That's what you have to live with, being in the Mediterranean. You're doing that. Who did you ally? You allied Bohemia. Ooh. So they both picked strong allies, which is kind of scary, but I'm sure we're gonna find a loophole where we can just go in and grab their things. Siena allied Hungary and Provence. You all really grab big allies. And the Papal State is allied to Aragon Mantua. Yeah. Or did you surrender Maine? I didn't recheck. You did not. So you're at war. There goes England and France being at war once again. They really like doing this. There's my spy network. Fabricate that claim. Lucca, grab, come back home. And let's continue rolling here. I really want that military technology. That's why I focused on military. So we have a leg up in these early wars. Build spy network on you. And if Savoy goes to war, we're immediately gonna, well, start checking on when we can actually attack Lucca. Papal State fabricating on us, I don't like that. Lucca's now guaranteed by Milan, which is annoying. That's my ally. Stop guaranteeing. Guaranteeing is such a stupid mechanic. I really dislike it. Big powers just bullying the others. Siena, Hungary or Provence? Yeah, we might not have the easiest of times to expand here. These guys, Urbino, are vassals of the Papal State, who is sort of powerful. Not terribly powerful, but they are pretty strong. I believe they have strong ideas too. We can check that. We should see their traditions. Right now it's not relevant. They're just, well, it's no combat ideas, so that's fine. I don't want to see this right now, so put that away. And keep going, keep going. Really wonder if I should have sold these boats, but so little fun to sell boats. Gain diplo power at the cost of inflation, yes please. Do we have an actual fort here I can turn off? Yes I can, let's save some money. Didn't see that being there. We're paying a lot on the army and at the advisors, yeah, it's kind of to be expected. And how are you guys? Are you at war yet? No, why don't you go to war? You're obviously not at war, your ally was Bohemia. Bohemia, do you want to be at war? That's Brunswick. Where's Bohemia? There's Bohemia. No, it's Brandenburg, that's Bohemia. Not at war yet. Let's just press this best guess button here. Let's add Bohemia to that. And what are you, Savoy? If this was ordered, that would be nice. Why are you not ordered? Why are you not ordered? Ah, Ottomans. What kind of ordering is this? Sort of by area, maybe? By region? Looks like the region. This is sort of Francy region, and now we're in the HRE, yeah. So there's Bohemia and Savoy. Savoy is not here. I'd hope that would be a thing. It's also not in the Francy region. What are you? Savoy, 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 Savoy. That's Savoy. I'm just doing this so I get messages when they go to war, so I can know when to actually start looking for war opportunities on my neighbors here. Let's grab Modena. Come back home. Now what about that Siena? Siena likes me right now. They have strong allies too. That's Genoa. I'm improving with Genoa, who is already at war. Oh, you're in the war against England. I see. I see. Yeah, but attacking Genoa here, I don't know. Probably the friends of Hungary, France, and Austria are gonna come in. That would be super scary. So let's not risk that. Oh, I can definitely take away this land from the burghers, since they're so unhappy anyway. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that that would happen, because they were unhappy. Whoops. Let's regain some morale before we attack them. We might lose... Ah, that was stupid. Now we get particularists, and if they take the land, which they will because I don't have morale here, we're gonna get 15% autonomy in Pisa, which, or just 10%. Still, not a thing that should happen. Because my fort was off, that actually worked. Yeah, this, maybe not the cleverest thing I ever did. Just because I wanted to grab that money earlier on. So give me that morale, please, so I can crush them. Yeah, it's gotta have to be enough. Crush. Crush, please. Thank you. At least here's a attrition reduction trait. Not the best one this early in war. But, I mean, it's a thing. It does a thing. Now we get the thing back. Let's go home. Let's drill. Come on, drill. Drill, baby, drill. Gain prestige and Diplo power from the quest, which means we can actually take... it's not because of that. We could take military right now. I think I'm gonna wait a bit taking military, see if one of our neighbors gets it. So we pay a little bit less on that thing. Keep drilling. Right, because you get the neighbor bonus, and if we get the neighbor bonus, then we pay 5% less, and we don't right now need the military technology. I'm gonna take it immediately when we go to war, but right now it's not necessary. Free advisor slots, yeah, lots of them. Done with Genoa. Do I want to ally you? Would you ally me? Probably not. You're probably full on ally slots. Yeah, too many Diplo relations. Also, I'm allied to your rival. Yeah, okay, fine. I could join your trade league. No, I cannot. I'm too big to join the trade league. What else can I do here except for keep watching for wars that benefit me? Ferrara and Savoy. So you allied my rival here now. Okay. And you allied Luke. Oh yes, that's obvious. Obviously, if one allies the other allies you. That makes sense. Papal State also has too many friends. Everybody has so many friends. Why don't I have so many friends? Well, I didn't really go looking for more friends. Maybe I should. A lot of people like me. A lot of people who don't matter. Navarra? No. I thought about Naples, but Navarra is not a thing. Verden, Würzburg, Alsace, Baden, Ansbach, Oldenburg, Mantua, Siena, and Albania. These are not the most useful of all allies. Let's see if somebody else is close. Brunswick, Memmingen, Trier, Bosnia, Ravensburg, the Palatinate, Dithmarschen. Lots of one province minors in the HRE, very close to allying me. Brittany, no. Württemberg, Nassau, Serbia, the Knights. Brandenburg, maybe. Lübeck. Lübeck is kind of interesting. Not that they're particularly strong, but they have that trade league. But that's not going to help me. Hungary, maybe. Maybe we can get Hungary. Anybody else interesting? England is kind of dying right now. Castile, far away. But Castile would be a nice ally to have, I think. Let's just improve with them, see if we can't get there by chance. We cannot royally marry, so we can't use that to increase our chance of an alliance, unfortunately. Because we are a republic. That just means we cannot marry. For some reason... I mean, of course, probably our leader can marry, but the royal marriage doesn't mean anything because we don't have actual royalty. We just have elected leaders. Diplotech, I could take. Bonus trade range, could build marketplace, don't have the money for that yet. So let's also see if somebody else takes that earlier than we are. Earlier than we really want to. Come on, somebody go to war, and don't go to war with me. That would be nice. Where's that neighbor bonus? None of my neighbors taking the tech. That means if we took the tech, we would be ahead of our neighbors, so we would have an advantage in the wars. But they can obviously be rather close to actually also being able to take it. So not sure how much of an important advantage that really is. How is nobody going to war? Do you know how to play this game? It's Europa Universalis. You're supposed to be at war all the time. Lose Diplo or Admin, make the burghers... I don't like losing admin, but it's free right now to lose loyalty on the nobility, and getting the burghers back up could be okay. So let's just do that. As much as I hate losing admin power. Some ducats. Not sure if it's worth paying for this navy to hunt those pirates, but I hate being pirated, so yeah. How much are we paying for that anyway? We are paying 0.5 ducats for... No, it's fine. It's gotta be fine. Most of our monetary losses are from other things. No, still nobody taking any take here. Nobody going to war. So now that's one of those elections. We can choose to keep our now, what, 59-year-old ruler. Hope he stays alive. He gains +1 on every stat. Not an admin anymore because he's already maxed there. We lose 10 Republican tradition, but we're maxed right now. And we gain some power. Otherwise, we would get a new ruler, which is a 114 or 411, etc. Let's keep him once more. Let's get lucky here. Papal State spying on us. You do that, Papal State. I have a friend over here that has as many troops as you do, so I'm not too scared. We're apparently... Are we taking attrition here? Is that what this is saying? Why are we taking attrition? Current monthly attrition. We're not taking attrition. There must be something attritioning them. Or maybe that's the new sailor attrition. It just always shows attrition. I'm not sure. Oh, it's because we don't have enough sailors. Because our missions actually use more sailors than necessary. Bohemia declared war on Saxony. Okay, that's good to know. What I actually wanted to see right now, though, is how is our recently raided coast? Ends in 55. So 6 more years in which we cannot be raided. So let's tell our fleet here to stop doing what they're doing. Just come home. So we don't have the strong attrition on our sailors. And then hopefully remember, shortly before this modifier drops off, to go back to pirate hunting. So we can actually stop those Tunisians and whoever from raiding our coasts. So how's that tech? Surely somebody has taken it. Nobody has taken the tech yet of our neighbors. We're almost capped here in military. I mean, I'm gonna take it before I get capped, obviously. Been excommunicated. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I guess that's what happens if the Papal State hates you. I'm not the biggest fan of that, to say the least. That's gonna make it... Ooh, another shock pip on our leader. That's very strong. That's gonna make it much harder to do our quest and to actually get Castile to ally us. So maybe we shouldn't even try. Still gonna try for now. So whose ally was Bohemia? Was it yours? Yes. Would they... Let's stop improving this Castile. This alliance is not happening right now because of their excommunication. If I were to declare war on you, would Bohemia join? Yes, and they're almost very, very close to not doing that. So let's stop drilling here. I want to be ready for that war and immediately crush the Lucan army when they join the war, and then go over to Ferrara and crush them. That's the plan here. Let's keep that diplomat. I hope they don't get happy to join in the time that we need to regain our morale. Hopefully not. Don't end your war, Bohemia. So, what about now? Bohemia still joining, still hasn't ended the war though. can't see how that's going really. They're being besieged by Saxony at least. That's good. How about now? Wrong. Whoa, wrong person. Bohemia. One more reason. I could call in Milan and Province of Territory. I don't think we need Province of Territory. I don't think we need that. Come on, one reason. At the turn of the month, maybe. Could be it. November. Still joining. Ah. Come on, get one more territory here, maybe. Or some war exhaustion. Just need them to not be interested. There we go. Bohemia no longer joining. So I'm immediately gonna call this. I'm not gonna call belligerent Lucca. It would make the land cheaper, but it would call in all of Lucca's allies, which we cannot afford. So let's confirm here. Wait a day for Lucca to join and then just go in and crush. Crushed. And then let's wait for these Ferraran armies. No, we actually don't need to wait. Nah, let's just let them come. And then go DD and send the rest here. Oh no, DD is not good here actually. Let's just... How do we do this? For now I'm gonna leave one stack here. And... Oops, wrong button. That may have cost us a unit. Probably did. One stack here, and then we go with the rest of Ferrara, just in case they have troops in the Fog of War here. They do not. So now I want a siege deck for Lucca first. Ooh, you guys go out, help fight this. What was I looking for? Siege deck for Lucca. Lucca is a fort level 1. So all we need is our great siege general and 3 more troops. You guys go to Lucca. You leave a stack here. And you guys can actually go to my land. Won that battle, good. Blockading the fort, good. So we actually have some siege progress chance. -1 from fort level, none from blockading. Good, 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 good. So now we should... Oh, that's... We don't have our general there. That's stupid, of course. So let's send you there. And then send one of you off again, so we don't take too much attrition. I think I'm going to take you off here, both for reasons of rebels and for the reason that there could be... I don't want to create more attrition in that... not attrition. Devastation in that area than necessary. So Milan now declared war on Ferrara. They might actually go help us siege this over here. But it's still our siege, so that will be fine. And if they don't have a siege, that's also fine. And they can't take anything that we don't already have. So now we go siege Ferrara. You have level 3 forts, so we need 9 people. That's a lot. I should be able to peace out Lucca, but maybe not right now because we have an ongoing sea battle. You help in that sea battle, please. Diplomacy, sue for peace. I want Lucca. Yeah. See, they're not going because ongoing battles -30. -30. So let's win that sea battle. And siege here. How many Milan troops are here? Tons and tons. I do not want to... How many? 1 million. So let's... I think I'm the attacker, and I think I should stay the attacker if I split off all but 1 troop. Send these guys here. I should still be the attacker, yes. And Milan is having me siege, even though they're not actually in my war, because they're trying to siege. They want to win their own war. They're actually currently helping me siege, and that's great. We lost a galley and captured no ships, so that's kind of sad. But on the other hand, who needs that galley? And I think I'm gonna repair before I blockade. No, I'm just gonna go here. And we're gonna try once... Oh, I don't want to fight that. Let's go back. Apparently, Ferrara thinks they are ahead. So if they actually want to fight me, then I want to repair first. before we can actually fight that. Did we grab an admiral? I think we did. We did, yeah, and he's not that bad. Good. All these things I did early on in the game that I know I'm maxed on. Oh god, I'm forgetting everything here. Let's just grab these technologies before I do more stupid mistakes. There. Wasting military points like that. It's just me. As soon as the war starts, I just forget everything else. 18 ships? Oh, because the Lucan ship's also there? Oh, because I couldn't PC out yet. Right. So for peace, still not interested. Very close though. Length of war is just gonna take that up. Is that already enough? The monthly tick? Yes, you would get out. It is unlawful territory. The Emperor will be unhappy if we take this, but what can you do? No, well, some money to take actually. Ooh. Let me take some money, please. That's merely a separate piece, so we're not actually going to lose anything because of this. I mean, get out of the war because of this. We're just gonna get that land without calling those allies. Very nice. Send demand, and whoop. And we get some power protection. Fair enough. And now they only have 11 ships. 2 lights, 5 galleys, and 4 transports. And we have 3 lights, 3 galleys, 6. So there's probably a slightly better fleet, but they also have a decent leader. I'm not sure. No, it's probably not worth to go blockade this because we're only sieging with 1 troop, and Milan is taking all the real attrition. Cannot make this core yet. Why? Because I don't have the 128 admin. 128. This must be good land. It's fine land. Why is it 128? Just war exhaustion. Oh, it would be 140? Yeah, it would be 140 normally for the 14 development. Right. Let's siege. Poor Milan. They're not going to get anything out of this war. And yet they're doing most of the work here. I mean, I did the fights. So I actually lost 2 troops, I think, by accidentally consolidating there. So might as well build new troops while I'm at it. The Renaissance has spawned. Where? Not for us, unfortunately, but for once we're in the middle of Europe, so we shouldn't have that hard a time to actually grab that Renaissance. Let's just see where that spawned. And it's in... right next door? No, that's Urbino. That is right next door. So we should get immediate Renaissance spread, right? Yeah. Very, very good. We're gonna have to finish this war in the next episode. For the first time, I think this went really, really well. It looked a bit scary when everybody allied up against us and we didn't really see the expansion opportunities, but we found a chance to jump in on Ferrara when Bohemia was busy, which also gave us a chance to eat our other rival, which is Lucca over here. And now we're gonna get enough power to actually do some more things. The Emperor is gonna want the territory back in the next episode, but we're gonna talk him out of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, like my videos, and comment if you would like to see anything specific, or if you like something specific or hate something specific, whatever. See you guys next time.